guys, what's up? In this video, I'm just gonna do like a part two, kind of like continuing from my last video where I was talking about how trading is the same thing as gambling. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of like a part two, and this time I'm gonna try to do a better job of clarifying myself. All right, because in my last video, for some reason, I received a lot of negative feedback. I'm not sure why, but if you guys go check out the first video I did, you'll see that there's a lot of dislikes. Probably by now, there's more dislikes than there are likes on that video. I'm not really 100% sure why, but I think maybe it had to do with misunderstanding. Right. So in this video, I'm gonna try to clarify myself a little bit better. Right. And the topic is still the same. Okay, my statement is still the same. Trading is 100% gambling. It's the same thing as gambling. If you are trading, you are gambling. Okay. Now, before I go any further, I want to say this because I think a lot of people were a little bit confused. Okay, I am not against gambling at all. I am a strong supporter of gambling. I don't see anything wrong with it at all. Okay, I think I had a couple guys email me, and they were asking why would I put out a video saying that trading is gambling and then turn around and make another video about trading. At that point, I can understand why it would be hypocritical if I was somebody that disapproved of gambling. Then it would make sense. If I'm telling you guys that trading is gambling and you shouldn't gamble, and then turn around and make a trading video, it's like hypocritical. It's ironic. I understand. But that's not the case at all. I have never once said that gambling is wrong or is bad or you shouldn't do it. I actually believe gambling is pretty cool. I'm a supporter of it. As a matter of fact, if you guys do your research, you'll find out that some of the richest people in the world are actually gamblers. Okay, whether it's horse betting, sports betting, poker, whatever. Some of the richest people in the world are actually gamblers. So I have no problem with gambling at all. Okay, I understand that trading is the same thing as gambling, and I'm okay with that. Now, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to show you the facts. All right. So what I did is I went to Google, I typed in gambling definition, and this is what I came up with. All right. So we have two definitions here for the word gamble. The first definition is play games of chance for money or bet. Okay, play games of chance for money or a bet. Now, if you ask me, this sounds a lot like binary options. Okay, we're playing a game of chance for a profit. We're placing a bet. As a matter of fact, if you ever talk to some of the agents and the customer support for a lot of these brokers, typically they'll just call it for what it is, right? They'll use the word bet. These guys, normally they don't even come from a trading background. They understand that trading is actually gambling, so they just go ahead and call it for what it is, and they use the word bet. Okay, I'm pretty sure some of you have experienced this before. Now, the second definition we have: take a risky action in the hope of a desired result. Take a risky action in the hope of a desired result. That pretty much just nails it right on the head. That sounds exactly like binary options. As a matter of fact, that's kind of like the definition of binary options. We're taking a risk in the hopes of making a profit. That's exactly what we're doing. Am I telling the truth or not? At this point, there is no debate. By definition, trading is the same thing as gambling. It's the same exact thing. It's a fancy word. Now, I do believe that we do have an edge, right? But if you think about it, you also have an edge in poker. Any skills related gambling type of game, it's pretty much the same thing as it's equivalent to trading. It requires a skill. I don't care how good your strategy is, how good your system is, your money management, whatever. I don't care how good you think you are as a trader. You're still a gambler. I know you guys heard it before when they say that there's no guarantees in trading, or there's no 100% win in trading. Okay, so now that we know that, we should go ahead and say that trading at that point is gambling. If there is no guarantee that I'm going to win, then I am taking a risk. Even if you have a 99% successful strategy, there is still a 1% chance that you're going to lose at the moment you place a bet, or the moment you take a risk. And if you think about it, every business in the world, every successful business in the world is taking a risk. They took a risk at some point. It costs money to make money. I don't care where you go in the world, it costs money to make money. And there's still no guarantee that you're going to make that money back. Am I telling the truth, guys? Every business in the world is a gamble. I don't care how you look at it. Trading isn't any different. I want you guys to come off of this high horse, and I really want you to humble yourself and really think about it. We're not doing anything any different than gambling. We are not the big fish, guys. We are the small fish. We don't control anything. We're not the ones sitting in these $1 million establishments placing $1 million bets. We're not the ones doing this. Okay, we're not moving the markets at all. We're the small fish. We're trying to hang on to the coattails of the big guys. Okay, the big players. Okay, we're gamblers. That's all we are. We're sophisticated gamblers. We have strategies in play. We have systems. We're using fundamentals. Okay, so we have an edge. That's all we have is an edge. We increase our odds slightly of winning. Okay, we slightly increase our odds of winning. That's all we have. Still, there is no guarantee that we're going to win at the moment that we make that investment. So therefore, by definition, trading is gambling.